Hi, welcome to all for computer application classes. Dear students, in the previous class we have started a chapter that is the e-commerce. In the previous class we have discussed about the definition of e-commerce and different types of e-commerce. In today's class we have discussed two important concepts. Those are advantages of e-commerce and disadvantages of e-commerce. First we see what are the advantages of e-commerce. There are lot of advantages of e-commerce. We can see few advantages of e-commerce. The first one is the conducting business through e-commerce is easy and automated process. It is an easy and automated process. How it is easy? You can or the customer can buying or selling of goods or services from home, workplace or some other places according to the user's convenient place or convenient location. He can do the business. That's why it is an easy to do business. The second one is the e-commerce business can be conducted 24/7. It means at any time according to the customer's convenient 24 hours of the day and 7 days of the week. When the customers feel, when the customer free, that time he can sell his goods or purchase the goods he want. There is the no time restrictions like in the offline stores. There is the time restrictions morning 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 10 to 5 o'clock, 10 to 8 o'clock. But in online business or e-commerce there is the no time restrictions. The third advantage is e-commerce allows us to conduct a business worldwide, hence it has a global reach. The third one is the most popular advantages of an e-commerce. It is the global reach. When you start a business using the e-commerce, that business will be reached to whole world worldwide. Hence it is a global reach. City to the state, state to the country, country to the whole world. It will be expand where you access the internet at the any corner of the world. There it will be reach your business. The fourth one is the e-commerce uses less manpower at the commercial documents generating and transferring the goods. It is the main is the less manpower. There is the it is an automated process. Take an example, when a customer orders his products through a business websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Glue, Snapdeal, like that. When I orders a product, here the customer will be enter the all the details including the customer's shipping address, the type of payments he want, the customer's personal informations, everything the enter by the customers. That enter data will be transferred using a business website to the suppliers. Suppliers will be see the data. If you want to edit the data, it only enter the data he will be edited. No newly data will be entered. That's why it is an automated process. There is no manpower involved in the data entry process. The next one is the flexible. E-commerce has the capacity to adapt sudden changes in marketplaces. Sudden changes in the marketplace. If you have installed a new technology, the new technology will be easily updated or installed. Sudden change, whatever it may be changes in the marketplace, you can suddenly changes in the business. The next one is the e-commerce provides updated markets and This is very useful in tracing products availability and assessing prices at a particular time. Here, you at the real time you can check the products available at the warehouse or not, or we can change the prices of a particular product in two different business websites. Whichever is the low, we can purchase that products. We can access the particular price or a same products at the different business websites at the real time before going to purchase. That is provide the updated informations. E-commerce substitutes paper documents with electronic documents. Those are easy to create, edit and transfer while trading. I already told it is an automated process. Customer itself enter all the data. That's why it is eliminated the paper documents. Invoice will be printed on the paper. The purchase order, shipping address, everything you have entered through the electronic device, that is the computers or mobiles or online. There is no paper documents involved in the order of a products. The next one is the e-commerce eliminate intermediators. That's why the online shopping or the online products prices are less. There is the no involved of the wholesaler or wholesaler to the retailer. The wholesale margin is not there, the retailer margin is not there. The customers directly purchase the products to the suppliers or the manufacturers. That's why the price will be less. The next one is the e-commerce help promotion and advertisement of small business firms, thus expanding their business. Anyone can start the business using the e-commerce. There is no difference between small organizations and large organizations. Anyone can install or start up the business. E-commerce can carry virtually all kinds of business activities. Those are conducted in traditional commerce but in an automated ways. In e-commerce, does not need a physical store or shop. Only we require a website. Virtually, we have to update the data. There is no need of a physical stores. Any kind of a business we can do virtually. There is no physical stores or location to go there and purchase the products or sell the products. Here everything is an automated. We have to purchase the products virtually, viewing the images in the particular websites. The last advantage is e-commerce provides a mean to respond quickly with needed services to a vendor upon getting order or query from him or her. When the customer purchase a product or some queries you have before purchasing or selling the products, you have simply type the queries. Within the few seconds you can get the response. Or when you purchase the products, if you want to see when the products will be delivered, where it will be reached, the detailed information will be get on the particular business websites. These are the some advantages of an e-commerce. When you see the advantages, along with that some disadvantages also there. The first one is the inability to touch and feel merchandise since the selling in online. The merchants cannot touch the particular products, feel the particular products, test the particular products or smell the particular products. Only the customer can purchase seeing the images on websites or the screen. That is a psychological barrier in the customer's mind. But nowadays the psychological barriers will be removing how it will be online shopping. The next one is the customers need huge initial investment setting up the hardware and software. When you started a e-commerce or started a business using the e-commerce, the initially you have to put the large amount or invest the large amount for the hardware and software requirements. The next one is the e-commerce poses distinct legal and security issues compared to the traditional e-commerce. In the traditional e-commerce, there is the no legal and security issues are there, but in the online commerce or e-commerce, some legal and security issues are there. The legal issues are the viruses or hackers. We have to protect our data or the system from viruses or protect the data from the hackers. And security issues are the payment informations, personal informations. When you pay the online payments, you have to maintain the privacy of the online payments. If you have entered the personal data before purchasing the products, that personal data also you have to make it the private. That is the legal and security issues compared to the traditional commerce. The next one is the e-commerce need re-engineering or business process which may face some technical hurdles or dwindle the profits. When you e-commerce needs the re-engineering, sudden after few days, after time to time, we have to change the softwares or hardwares, the requirement of the computers. It will be some face some technical problems and it will be decreases the profit. The next one is the e-commerce is adopted normally by large organization because of their economics of scale, and small firms fail to adopt commerce and take its advantages. The when you start the initial of doing the business using the e-commerce, you have to involve or invest the large amounts. The large organizations will be involvement or the investment of large amounts, but the small organization it is not possible to investment of large amount in the started of the business. The last one is the as economically it is totally automated business activity. Failure of the system can cause serious damages to the company. It is automated, it is the online. If the system fails due to some reasons, the whole process it will be stopped. That is the serious damages to the company. These are the some advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. In the next class, we see the features and characteristics of e-commerce. Thank you.